Composite function is created when one function is substituted in another function. Let's say I have two functions, let's say f of x and g of x. I have these two functions. If one function is substituted in other, you can think about g of f of x. So g of f of x, I can say it's a composite function, or even I can say f of g of x. Not only one function is substituted in other function, so one function can also substituted in the function itself. So something like f of x or g of f of x. So even this one, or g of x, even this one we say it's a composite function. So if I take an example, let's say f of x is x square plus 1 and g of x is x plus 1, x plus 2, let's say. So in this example, if I want to find out what is f of g of x, so f of g of x means substituting the function g of x in f of x. So which means this would be nothing but f of x plus 2. So replacing g of x with x plus 2. So now f of x is x squared plus 1. So what would be f of x plus 2? So f of x plus 2 means, so replacing x with x plus 2. So that would be x plus 2 whole square plus 1. So if I simplify this, this is going to be x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 1. So the final answer is going to be x squared plus 4x plus 5. So this is how I can solve the composite function. The one key point to understand in the composite function is whenever I have f square x. So f square x means, this means it is f of x. And whenever I have f cube x, this means it is f of f of x. So, and this is not same as f of x whole square. F of x whole square and f square x are completely different. For an example, let's say f of x is x plus 1. So if I want to find out what is f square x, so as I just informed, so f square x is nothing but f of x. So in that case, I can say this is going to be f of x plus 1. So in that case, I can say, so if f of x is x plus 1, f of x plus 1 is replacing x with x plus 1, it is going to be x plus 1, which is nothing but x plus 2. So the value of f square x is x plus 2. Now if I talk about finding f of x whole square, so this can be written as f of x whole square is nothing but f of x is x plus 1, so x plus 1 whole square, and x plus 1 whole square is nothing but x square plus 2x plus 1. As we can see it very clearly, these two are not the same. So this is the key point to understand in a composite function. And also, if I talk about representation of a composite function, so how can I represent composite function? The first way of representation is f of g of x, or you can also say, or let's say g of f of x. Now, the same thing can also be represented as f of g of x. Even this means it is the same, f of g of x. This can be written as g of f of x. So both are exactly the same. Or in other way, also it can be written as f of g is to x. So this is also, or g of f is to x. So this is also the same representation for g of f of x or g of f of x. So these are the representation of different composite functions.